Oh, it is just a little bit hot out here today, y'all. Just a little bit humid out here today, so we'll see how good I do. Alright, hung up on some grass. I may not stay out here the whole 4 hours today, that's for sure, though. I usually do 4 hours. May not do that today. May only do 2. Because it is really hot out here today. Extremely humid this afternoon. I think I'm already hung up on something too. I had to rethread my line yesterday because I caught a fish and hit the button on the reel by accident and messed up the line. And there was no way to fix that bird nest. So we'll see how it goes today. As long as there's a fish. First one for today. He's gonna come up maybe. Yeah, there he is. Oh, did he get me in that grass? Yeah, he did. He got me in the grass. But that's okay. Because I got him anyway. And about 15 pounds of grass. Okay, come here, fish. I did not wear a hat today either. So sweat is like literally pouring off my face. Yep. Of course, that's all I've been fishing for the past 3 or 4 weeks straight. It's usually what I'll fish for. I don't ever use or catfish or anything like that. I'll bluegill fish 2 times out of the year and that's it. The rest of the time I'm bluegill fish, I'll get right in a minute. Bass fishing, and it is 1 pound 8. 108 for the first one of today. So we're gonna put that one back in and keep going. And I literally just got here too. Let me get my scale hook back up, and then I'll keep going there. Look at that one more time, and it's going back in the water. All right, they just mowed here too, so that grass is just going to throw me off a little bit. There we go, and there it goes. I hope y'all have had a good Tuesday so far. It is extremely humid today out here, so I probably should have waited another hour before I came out. I don't know. I went and came out anyway. It's like 100 degrees out here today with the humidity. So, and there's grass mats everywhere under the water. Thank you, appreciate it. Hopefully we'll catch another one here off this point fairly quickly and move one down the bank. That's what my plan is for today. But plans change. I felt like a bite, but it was grass. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the likes. I appreciate it. We're going to move down this bank rather quickly today because it's just so humid. I'm not trying to have a heat stroke out here today fishing, that's for sure. I damn near did one day, though. My first trip out here after the heat waves were actually over, or I thought they were. I came out here and fished for a good little bit. And needless to say, I didn't eat before I came out here, which I've told this story 100 times. And I ended up damn near passing out in my car. So, first one for today is on the board, and we're just going to move one down that bank because there's just so much grass on this here. And the grass mats are just insane. You guys can't see them, but I can. They're actually submerged under the water. And there's a fish. Oh, we got off. I didn't set the hook. Didn't set the hook. I felt him pulling, and he got off. He bit at it right after I passed over that grass mat. Dang it. I thought it was. Sometimes it's just a little bit hard to tell when I'm in the grass and when I'm got a bite, and that one was just nibbling, so that was probably a little bluegill or something. But it is what it is. I wanted to come out here this morning. Didn't make it. Because it was extremely hot already this morning. Like 7 o'clock, it was 80 degrees outside. So I said, nope. I just waited for one burn up. I'll burn up in the afternoon. Cast that one more time, and I'm moving on down the bank. Thought it bird nest on me already. I was about to say, what? I never do that. I did yesterday because I accidentally pushed the button whenever I hooked there's a fish. Come out of the grass. He's in the grass. And he's going to come up. There he is. Here he comes. He's going to not put on a show, I don't think. He's going to stay in that grass. Oh, come on now. I know you're there. I can feel you. Yeah, it's there. Second one for today. And even though it looks like a pile of grass right now, there is a fish in there. There it is. There it is. He grabbed my worm too. Now that grass is actually from the bank. This is the second catch for today. Second one for today, and I've been out here a total of 10 minutes. First one was a pound. I don't know what the second one's going to be. I don't think it's going to hit a pound. And then I need to get another worm because he snatched the worm straight off. Let's see. 0.8. 0.8. Put him back and keep moving. I gotta get a worm out. Give him a little toss. Okay, I lied. Big toss. I gotta get another bait out because he took it. Do that real quick, and then we'll keep moving. Oh, it's hot out here today too, man. I know I've said that 3 or 4 times already, but it's extremely hot. I am fishing with Tequila Sunrise 7-inch curly tail by Barkley, of course. On a number 6, I want to say 6, but I know it's probably number 4. Number 4 offset hook with a weight and bouncing off the bottom. And that's the second one today, which that's kind of, well, it's 4:20, 4:21 where I'm at, so kind of later in the afternoon. If I can get this straight the first time. That'll work. That'll work. Oh, if I can get back up now. But yep, the second fish stole my worm, so had to rebait already. Get this all connected back and get going. Alright, it makes me want to try this bank one more time before I move down. Glad I brought water with me. Holy crap. It would have sucked. It seems like they're off this point over here on this deeper water. That's where I caught the last 2. So, appreciate the likes, appreciate the comments, and I will take some bass over there that just jumped. Any advice from anyone, I always consider advice. may not always put it into motion or put it into action, but I always do consider it as I'm going along the whole fishing trail today. I probably won't be out here for the whole 4 hours like I was planning on, though. Usually I do 4 hours, 3.5 to 4 hours out here. But today I'm probably going to only do 2. If even that. Since it's so hot. And nope, I wish it was going to cool down whenever the sun starts going down, but it's not going to today. It's going to stay hot. So let's just go ahead and start walking down this bank. There's a frog. And get on it. And see what happens. As long as I don't walk up on the snake, I'm good. Somebody's... A lot of frogs out here. That's for sure. A lot of frogs. Alright, that's kind of a bad cast. Right to that grass mat. But it's worked twice already today, so maybe it'll work for the third time. Who knows? I said, hopefully there's a lot of bait fish out here too, by the way. And I do mean a lot. Let's go this way. Cast in the same direction, just from a different angle. That works too. And nope, back to work for me tomorrow. So I said, you know, why not come out for a little bit and work Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then I'm off Saturday and Sunday, which I'll be fishing those days too. I won't have absolutely anything else to do now on those days. My wife won't be home. But so I'll be sitting home doing absolutely nothing for a good while. And I'm just slow fishing it too. I'm just letting it bounce off the bottom. Probably next month it won't work, but I'm going to fish it like that until it will, or until it doesn't, I mean. Man, and I didn't wear my hat today either. I left the house in such a hurry that I said, crap. And then when I got home, or when I got here, I realized that I didn't have it. It's like, man, that sucks. 'Cause my head's going to be burnt. Oh well. It'll be okay. Maybe. Hopefully. It's kind of a loud splash. So we're going to get into this deeper water just a little bit earlier than what I usually do. But I fished it late yesterday. I started fishing around 5:30 and didn't really have a whole lot of time to do what I wanted to do. So, plus then I messed my line up altogether because I pushed the button when I caught a fish. I accidentally hit the button on the reel and spoiled the line out, which kind of sucked. Big time sucked, to tell you the truth. Because I wasn't done. Well, at that point I was, because I couldn't get the bird nest out. I had to go home, cut the line, and re-spool this rod. It only took me like 10 minutes to do it, but hell, if even that long. I still had to do it when I got home last night. I brought 2 other rods with me, but I'm not going to carry them with me all the way to where I'm going to go. Only because I just have to pick them up and put them down, pick them up, put them down. I need to get a pole holder on my bag or on my belt or something. I don't know. To where they won't be in the way, but that's almost impossible to do. If I got a little cart like some people have, then I could just pull it with me until I got over to that tall grass. And then I would just be walking back and forth. So really, don't know who that is, and I thought I turned that down. Oh well. I don't answer phone calls that I don't know who you are. I don't answer the phone call. That's just, I've always been that way though. Some people do, some people don't. I never have, not really. But 2 in the bag already. First one was a pound. Second one was, I think, 80 something, 80 or 0.8, if I remember right. And we're just gonna fish this bank all the way down, and then that'll probably be it for today. It is just like extremely hot out. 100 degrees with the humidity. Just a little hot. With 10 extra pounds on my back, because that's how much my tackle bag weighs. That extra 10 pounds on my back of tackle and baits and stuff, so makes it a little interesting. There's a breeze. A little bit of a breeze, not a whole lot of one, but there was a little bit of one. And like I said, I'm fishing it kind of fast because there's a point that I want to get to before I end today. So, as always, I'm just moving a little faster than what I usually would. Not much faster though. Because once I get into this deeper water, it's going to slow down a little bit, I think. Probably should have stayed. There's a fish. Oh, he got off. Damn it, that's the second one that's done that. Picked it up when I was lifting the worm and grabbed it and ran with it. It felt like grass more than a bite. Probably a bluegill. They love doing that. Little thump, thump, thump thing. Most of the time. But that was a bite of something. From something, I should say. And I probably just scared it off. That's grass. I'm hooked all in the grass now. Wow, that's a lot of grass. That's why I'm glad I've got a big rod. This medium heavy can really pull that grass out, that's for sure. 10-pound test line. It pulls the grass out. I barely ever get hung up. So, I mean, I will sometimes, but not very often. So I'll pull it out in a heartbeat. But, oh crap. I'll get it right in a minute and we'll keep going. There we go. Good enough for right now. May need to change it a little bit because that grass just tears the baits up so bad that go through a lot of baits in the summer, especially plastic worms, man. I go through a lot of them. So where's everybody from? How's your day? Okay, that's grass. I think, yeah, that's more grass. That's a lot more grass. Holy crap. Hopefully the day get better than catching all this grass. Might have to redo this right here. I don't know yet. Alright, moving on. Moving on. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time out in this heat today, that's for sure. There's a frog that just went in the bank. Do this real quick. There we go. I had to bring it over that grass mat because it's not going to do me any good right there if I don't. Well, I've caught 2 so far today within the past 10 minutes that I got here. So now it's probably going to slow down a little bit. That always sucks too, that slow time. You come in, you try to fish it, and it's just so slow. but hopefully they'll pick up a little bit. Thanks for the likes, thanks for the follows, appreciate it. I more or less came out here just today just to play around, really, and see if I did better than yesterday, which I think I might, but I don't know. I caught 5 out here yesterday in like 3 hours, so if I can beat that and catch 5 in 2 hours, I'd be good. And we're already on number 2. So if I can stay up, and that's a lot more grass right there, man. Came off. Check this. I almost have to check this worm every time that I cast it out in a pond that's so grassy like this, because, like I said, it will just destroy your baits, as most of us know. Keep my finger away from that button today. Yesterday, whenever I caught that one, I don't know, right about 7 o'clock at night, I hit the button on the reel, and like I said earlier, spooled the crap out of it. Man, I caught the fish, but it just destroyed the line at the same time. I had to redo it. Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. I know I've probably said that 1,000 times already, but that's cool, no worries. If I get quiet, it's because I'm thinking, concentrating on what I'm wanting to do. And I brought 2 other rods with me. One just has a different size weight on it to fish, of course, the same way I am now with the worm. And then the other one's a top water. If I am still here at 8 o'clock tonight, my time, then I'll throw a top water, because it'll be dark then, but chances are I may not be. Looking for fish number 3. Come on, fish number 3. And the pond looks lower than it did yesterday. That would have been fish number 3 right there when I ran across that grass. But his timing was off. Right into some more. So this pond, there we go, came loose. I say this pond's nothing but a grassy bottom, which it is. This pond's a soft bottom, and it's nothing but grass. And technically I should be fishing it weightless, but like I said yesterday, since I've been doing so good with the weight on it, I just haven't switched it up. But technically I should be fishing this pond with no weight. Thanks for the follows, appreciate it. Yep, it is a very hot and humid day, that's for sure. That grass got hold up and I thought it was a fish. Just seen the weed move. Glad I didn't say fish. I seen the grass move underwater, so I didn't say nothing. Oh, nope, that's grass. Well, if you came to watch me catch grass, well, we've accomplished that. That is for sure. Nope. I'll fish a wacky rig later on this month. And then when I do, I won't move around as much as I do right now. A wacky rig, I'll fish a watermelon red flake Senko wacky rig, and it works. I was looking at the bait as I was trying to talk, and it works real good for me here. But no, right now I'm just fishing Texas rig with the worm. So I need to be doing it weightless, but I've caught 42 fish now in the last 3 weeks. 4 weeks. 42 in the last 4 weeks here. Off of the same rig that I'm using right now. So that's why I haven't came off of it that much. I mean, I've threw a top water for a little bit and it done absolutely no good. Of course, in the middle of the day with the sun shining like it is right now, I'm not going to get to real good right anyway, but even early in the morning, I haven't had a good bite with the top water because it's just so hot and the water's still really hot, so the fish are laying on bottom waiting on anything to... I see the line moving. Got one. Come out of the grass. Come on, Alec. Oh, nope. Stay up there. He's got a little bit of weight to him, and I'm going to have to pull him through. Yep. I seen, but here's... Okay, here he comes. I was hoping he'd come up on top of that thick grass mat. Number 3 for today. And as you can see where I'm pulling them through when I bring them up to me. Oh, he wasn't going nowhere unless the line broke. He inhaled it. Okay, there we go. Okay, now what happened? What about... No, I'm not going to fish. I don't like fishing bluegill with a bobber. I just don't like doing it. But there's number 3. I catch and release, and then I also catch and keep. So this time of year, I don't really keep anything. Hold on, fish. I want to get a weight just to see how much it weighs. Maybe if it'll stop moving on me. But no, I do both. I'll keep 0.8, just the same size as the other one. Okay. I mean, no, some of them I'll keep, some of them I won't. He had to take them launch because there's a deep bank there. Okay. Now, let me spit out what I was trying to say. 90% of the time, I'll throw them back, which is catches release, of course. 10% I'll keep sometimes, just to kind of weed the small ones out of the pond. Give the bigger ones room to grow. And plus, my wife and my daughter like to eat bass. And, I mean, it tastes good, so I can't complain with the Cajun breading. So, yeah, we do both. Nah, I won't use a bobber. Not for bass. I mean, it would work, I guess. But my whole point of fishing with the worm like this is to actually hit the bottom in that deeper water and just bounce it. And that's number 3 for today. In a matter of 35 minutes. It would have been number 4, but I missed one. And I wish I wore a hat now. Freaking sweat's getting down to my damn eyes. I can't see. That sucks. Yep, cannot see. I'm just going to have to feel around, I guess. Okay, good enough. Hold on, I got to try to get the sweat out of my eyes again. And actually, I forgot my hat at home. I totally forgot it at home. In a hurry to get out here, which sucks. Biggest fish I've caught out of here is 7.5 pounds. I caught on a shallow diving chartreuse crankbait November of last year. Yep, 7.5, and I've actually got a picture of it. I don't have the picture of the scale, but I have the picture of the fish. It's on my page. There's one that's 3.4, I think, and then there's another one with me holding it in a hat and sunglasses in November, because you see the pumpkins and stuff next to the building. That one is 7.5 pounds. The other one was 3, almost 4 pounds. And I caught the one for 3 pounds in the winter. I just need a little bit of a breeze. If I had a little bit of a breeze right now, it'd be okay. And no, before anyone asks, this is not a stocked pond. This pond's never been stocked that I can think of or know of right now. To my knowledge, it's never stocked. It's not been stocked in the past 10 years, if so. But yep, I have a picture of that fish on my page. There's a lot of grass in here. I wish this grass wasn't here anymore. It didn't used to be here. I've fished this pond for 8 years, and up till last year, all this grass and stuff was not on. There's a big swirl right there. Maybe I can get that bass to react, or a fish. Could be a catfish for all I know, but it's typically probably a bass in that grass. It's a bass in the grass. That weird. But yeah, I'd like to catch there's no way I'd be able to pull a 4-pound bass through this grass, I don't think, today. I might be able to. I have before. Actually, I pulled 2 3-pound bass through it a couple weeks ago. I'm just thinking and feeling for that line, feeling for that rod, just that very little thump. Sometimes I get quiet while I'm doing it because I'm concentrating. But with number 3 in less than an hour, I'm doing pretty good. Plus, once I move off of this little point that I'm getting ready to go to right now, I'll move off of that and this pond drops down to really deep. If you've been in here before, you've heard me say that this pond is 42 foot deep, and it's in the shape of a V at the bottom, so it just bows just like this. And there's a sandbar drop off that I'm trying to fish my way to, and once we get there, the bite should be a little bit better. I don't see any ducks over there yet. Usually there's ducks over there in the afternoon that playing and splashing, but if I can beat the ducks over there today, I may do a little bit better than what I have been doing, because they just mess everything up, almost like squirrels when you're deer hunting. All that loud noise just mess you up, or turkey hunting for that matter. I didn't do a lot of deer hunting. I've done a lot of squirrel, rabbit, and turkey hunting. I haven't went turkey hunting in a very long time though. Squirrel season's right now. It actually started August 1st where I'm at, and rabbit season be starting in November, I think. So I may do some of that, but of course they don't like all that stuff on TikTok or anything like that, so that one be done off of here and off of YouTube, because I ain't trying to get in trouble. I don't have time for it, just like I don't have time for downtime when I'm fishing. The main thing with me is I don't like to sit and have to change my line, or not my line, my bait, or my weights, or anything like that when I'm fishing. I just like to get out here, straight fish it, and be done. That's 90% of how I do things. We're transitioning off of that shallow water now. The deeper water is going to be over this way. The shallow water transitions in a couple spots from deep to shallow back the way I came. So it's a little bit of a difference now. How's it going? I've done good. I've caught 3 in less than an hour. Biggest one being a pound 10 ounces or somewhere in there. Caught 2 that size, and then one 0.8, I think. Hopefully you're having a good day. Appreciate the follow. Yeah, I do some squirrel hunting. Eat me some squirrels, fly, tree rats, ground rats, whatever you want to call them. Red squirrel, gray squirrel, fox squirrels, whatever. There's a bluegill swimming right next to my line right there. He just came up to the top. It's a big bluegill, actually. He ain't gonna bite that today, I don't think. He came up to the top there. He's eating some bugs or something. My squirrels, yeah. With my squirrel, the way I cook mine is the only way that my child and my wife will eat it. So I'll, put it in the crock pot, let it cook all day until it falls off the bone, right? Go in, pick out pretty much all of the bones that you can possibly pick out, which I usually get all of them, hopefully. And then I'll just make you a pulled barbecue squirrel sandwich, add barbecue sauce to it, and they eat it all day long. I didn't think they would do that whenever I first started doing it. It was actually an experiment because my daughter said she would never eat squirrels, so I didn't let her know what I was doing. And I cooked it all day in a crock pot while she was at school and got the bones out. And I had it ready by the time she got home. And she ate 2 or 3 sandwiches, and then I told her what it was. She said it was good, and now that's the only way she'll eat squirrel. So, and bass, bluegill, they'll eat it a couple different ways. They'll eat it with, of course, fried with Cajun breading, white breading, red, of course, your original, and then white and red breading mixed. So they'll eat the hell out of bass. They'll eat the hell out of fish, period. $180 fillets in my house lasts probably about 45 minutes. Thanks for the follows, appreciate it. So number 3 is on the board. We're going for number 4. I have a feeling we won't get number 4 until we get over and around to where that sandbar is at. Just have to wait and see. But there's a sandbar right in through there, and that is where I've been catching a lot of my fish at in the afternoons. And it's just a straight drop off. Well, like this right now. This right now is a straight drop off. Once you get off the bank. Just seeing what time it is. Swirl and dumplings. Yeah, I've never done swirl and dumplings, but I've heard it's good. I'm gonna have to try it one day, I think. I've never tried it that way, but I need to. But yeah, my wife and my daughter, they love. Well, my wife not as much. My daughter will eat barbecued squirrel all day long. Almost to the point where you have to tell her to stop or she's gonna get sick. Or she used to. Her taste and all that stuff is always changing, so she may not even like it anymore. I haven't cooked any squirrel in a while. This year I need to. probably later on in the fall. See that bass earlier, picked it up off the bottom and ran with it. So I was trying to just let it sit there a little bit. Damn near dead stick it and see if anything picked it up. Now I am fishing kind of fast because I want to get to a certain point, and I'm not going to spend 4 hours out here tonight like I usually do because it's just so hot. Thank you all for coming in. Appreciate the likes, appreciate the comments. But yeah, I'll fish this worm until late October, and then I'll switch over to a crankbait. Hopefully by then some of this grass will be dyed out. I thought we were going to have an early fall, which I still do think. We just have a heat wave going through right now, and it's going to drop back down to the 70s and 80s. But it's like 100. Let's see, what's my phone say? Yeah, 102 degrees outside right now. And I usually don't come out and fish whenever it's 102 degrees, but something moving right there. I don't know if you've seen it or not. I had already decided today, since I'm off yesterday and today, that I was going to go fishing both days, regardless of how hot it was. And here I am. I just may not be out here as long today as what I typically would be. That's grass. I figured a lot of the bass would be hanging around right there on that grass line, but they're not today. Sometimes they are and sometimes they're not. But once you get past that grass line right there, I know for a fact it's a straight drop off because I can see it. Number 4 is on its way for today. And hell, who knows, I may only get 5 again today. Yesterday was 5, which makes my total for this year in the past 4 weeks 42. Counting the 3 that I just caught, my totals went up to 45 for this year in the past 4 weeks. I guess I need to write down how many I've caught during the day, each day. But I came out here on Labor Day weekend and caught 11. I came out the day after and caught 10. The Saturday and Sunday after that, I came out here and caught 10, and then I turned around and caught 12. 12 or 11, 12, I can't remember. I think it may have been 11. Just to make sure I'm right, I'll say 11. And then either Tuesday or Wednesday after that, I came out here and caught 10 more. And then 5 and 5, so I don't know if that adds up or not, but it should be pretty close. And the biggest out of all of those was 3 pounds and 10 ounces. Second biggest was 3, and everything under that was a pound or under. So we're gonna move down just a little bit further. I mean, not even. Let's see, it's 5 o'clock. Sun's gonna start going down. Just trying to kind of think of the fish's behavior in between now and dark, or how it has been. Especially since it's so freaking hot. Alright. We're going to do something. We're going to skip some water like we did yesterday and go on over to that sandbar. Try to catch at least a couple before I say I'm done for today. I love when I don't turn my sound down before I go live. And then everybody hears when I get a notification that somebody else is going live. Let me do that right now while I'm thinking about it. Maybe I did, maybe didn't, I don't know. But I've caught 3 in an hour. Almost an hour. I got out here and started at 4 o'clock and it's not 5 yet. So 3 in like 50 minutes. That's not bad. Dear Lord. Somebody just asked me if I catfish. No. I ain't catching. They text me. I thought I turned that sounds down. But nope. I don't catfish. Not much. Not much at all. Maybe once and twice out of the year, and that's it. We got into deep water. We're going to get ready to move here in a minute, and I'll be right in the sun. That's if my battery doesn't die first. Ugh. That's if my battery don't die first. But nope, I don't catfish out of this pond. I'll go to the lake or to the river to catfish, but this pond right here is strictly bass or bluegill that I fish. There's catfish in here, big catfish. Actually, big is not the word. There are huge catfish out here that have been caught. I myself, I just don't catch them because I don't fish for them here. Which it probably needs to be done. I myself, I just don't do it. I think the guy that does come out here and catch our fish for catfish, I don't think he's been out here for a little bit. I didn't know what was that. What are you talking about? Chasing my dreams. What's up? Appreciate you coming in. Not a whole lot. I don't know what it was either. That was a frog scaring me to death. I hate when they do that. I'll be fishing and walk up on them and around the bank. But yeah, it's extreme. We're going to try to go for the whole hour, maybe a little bit longer, but man, it is extremely hot today. I should have waited till tomorrow to come out here. Or Saturday, probably. But I think we're going to walk back the other way. I don't think we're going to make it to the sandbar today. We're facing the sun the whole way, too. That's all right. It's just too hot today to walk in those weeds. I'll be tore up. Trying to get sweat on my eyes. Man, that's rough. I knew I should have wore a hat. I left the house without it. When I realized that I left, I didn't turn around and go get it when I should have. Oh well. There's always next time. Not a cloud in the sky. It's hot. As you can see, we've done fished that whole way over there too. I fished that bank. I'm not gonna fish the other one today. It's a little bit hotter than what I thought it was going to be. In fact, this would probably be my last cast for today. Because without my hat, I'm not able to see, and I'm concentrating more on my eyes than anything. So, this will be the last cast for the day. My bad, y'all, but I didn't bring my hat, and I should have. So I'm going to have to be done for today. It's one of those days where it is extremely hot. We'll go down here to the shallow water and try to fish it a little bit. But we ain't going to walk that other bank, not today. Snakes are probably sunning up on that sucker. No thank you. I want to be able to see where I'm walking. So we'll walk down here and then we'll fish back a little bit or something. I don't know. Or fish some water like I missed, like right here. Still trying to build. Yeah. If y'all don't have Chasing My Dreams, y'all go ahead and check him out. Hook up with him. He's trying to get to 1K. He's at 885 right now. So let's help him get there so he can go live and start doing his fishing lives and stuff like that. And I'll be out here Saturday. I know I will be. Probably early Saturday morning. Yeah, it won't take long. I mean, like I've said before, if you're picky about who you connect with, you'll never get there. You can always go back later and unfollow if you need to, you know, and stay connected with the ones that you want. There's days that I'll go through and see that, you know, if somebody's been banned or whatever, their account's been banned and I'm connected to them, there's no reason for me to be following that account anymore. So that I'll unfollow that account because there's no reason for me to be following it. If the account's banned, it's not going to be. It's not an active account, then there's no reason for me to follow it. And I know everybody does things different. Some people, you know, they'll leave them on there, some don't. I myself, every 4 or 5 days or once a week, I'll go through and I'll look. Like today, come on out of grass. Today, literally, I went through and looked at my stuff, and there were 13 accounts that had been banned. I was like, damn. I'm not talking about suspended. Now, if it's suspended, you know, it's going to be reactivated and you still use it. I'm talking about banned, non-active accounts that you can't use again. And I had 13 of them on there that I got rid of. They was on a roll. Whatever they done wrong, they was on it. Or did not do. Some people don't do anything wrong. And it happens. Not only here, but it happens on YouTube also. And Facebook for that matter. But the two that are the worst about it are this one and Facebook. Those are the two that are worst about it. Put you in jail for 30 days or whatever. Nah, I ain't got time for that mess. 15 days. Whatever it may be. And the only reason really, I mean, I know I have some of the stupid little funny things on there that I put on my page. But the main reason I work my butt off now is so that I can do fishing lives and stuff like that. Even though I have other stuff on my page too. Whenever I started over here, I wasn't going to do that, but I changed my mind after a little bit and started fishing again. I said, why not? So I fish over on YouTube and I fish over here. And I done a fishing live yesterday on YouTube for an hour, and then came over here and done one for 3. I scheduled a live for this morning, but I didn't do it, and they actually canceled that live for me, and now I can't schedule a live. So that's just a prime example of what I'm talking about. Yeah, kayak would be great. I'd love to have a kayak or a 6-foot John boat out here. Oh, there's a bite. Let's see if he's actually going to commit to it. Nope. I felt the thump whenever I raised up, and he ran me in the grass is what he did. Or she, it, whatever. Yeah, small. We used to have a small paddle boat out here. This is a work pond, so I don't know if they took it out because of insurance reasons or what. But they did used to have a small paddle boat out here. I'm pretty sure they took it out for insurance purposes. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I don't know. The heck was that? Oh, that was a fish. That was that little bluegill that was in there earlier. I'm in the same spot that little bluegill was at earlier, coming up to the top. He was up there eating a bug alongside that grass, I guess. I seen it come up earlier, but I can't do nothing about bluegill right now. No, I will be doing some catfishing later on in the, I want to say later on in the spring of this year coming up. I mean, late winter and then early spring. And then after that, I go right back to bluegill fishing for 2 weekends. Get what I want on bluegill, and then I come straight to the bass for the rest of the year. Till November. Sorry, not November. Till about mid-December, or whenever we start getting ice and snow. That's when I'll kind of slow down a little bit. And then typically I'll start back up in March. I'm just fishing my way back to the car now because, like I said, not today. It's going to be in the 80s on Sunday. It's supposed to be 67 Saturday morning and then 80 Saturday afternoon. So hopefully that's going to all turn out right, which I'm sure that it will. I know I need to fix that hook, but I'll do that the next cast. I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. No clue what my wife is going to cook for dinner tonight. Hopefully it's not a whole lot, since I've been staying out in the sun. I'm going to be too hot to eat. I'll have to go inside and cool off before I even think about eating dinner or anything else for that matter. There's a little bit of a breeze. That's going to help some. I do appreciate y'all coming in, listening to me ramble on, and try to catch a few fish along the way. I'd like to try to at least catch 2 more, but I'd be happy with 1. Actually, I'm happy with what I've got now. So that's why I kind of circled back around and decided not to go all the way over to that sandbar today, because number 1, it's 103 degrees outside. Number 2, it's 103 degrees outside. So that's pretty much the only thing that stopped me from doing that today. So I'm trying to add up my fish count for the past 4 weeks. I want to say 43. Let's go down a little bit further. 43 for the last 4 weeks. And that's fishing 2 days a week. Sometimes only 1 day a week. And which actually isn't that bad. Yep, anytime you guys see me live and you want to come over and hang out, you're more than welcome to do so. I have no problems with y'all connecting with one another. I have no problems answering questions, comments. I always try to keep an interact. I always try to interact with the chat as much as I possibly can, because that's what makes the whole thing fun. For me, is hanging out and interacting with everybody and getting to know y'all, virtually the best that you possibly can. Not to talk bad about anybody or anything like that, but I have been in lives where you're sitting down in a chat and you're not even being acknowledged. It's like, well, I'm typing and I'm talking to you. You're out there on the panel or on the screen, whatever. There's a fish. And, oh, he got off. Damn it. Talking too much. I set the hook. I think spit it. Had to have ran me into grass. Anyway, and nobody acknowledges you down in the panel. Those, I don't hang around in those very long. If you're up on the panel or screen, and interacting with everybody down in the chat, I'll stay and hang around and have fun and stuff like that. I may aggravate the hell out of you just for fun of it, but, it's all for fun and games. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for sharing. I did cook that fish. That would have been number 4. But, well, didn't quite work that way. My line is trying to, which this is brand new line I put on last night. Oh, nope. Let's say there's another fish, but I'm pretty sure I hooked grass. Yep, that weight hooked it. But after a long day of work or a long day of school or whatever, or just sitting in the house being bored and doing nothing, I like to come out here and reflect and meet people, talk to people, enjoy nature, and have fun doing it. Why not? Life is way too short to be serious all the time, and all the mess that we've got going on everywhere in the world, it's way too serious every day. So I come out here just to get away from all that mess. And then I turn around and get back to it and do what I have to do whenever I get back into the swing of things. But while I'm out here, I don't even think about that stuff. For what? I'm not going to be able to change any of it that much. There's a fish. And he's hooked. And he's going to put on a show. He feels heavy. Oh, no, he's not heavy. He's eating grass. There's number 4. He's a baby. Baby. He'll be the smallest one of today. The grass is a lot bigger than the fish. Come here now, because you're not going to hook me. Not today. All right. Number 4. He's a baby. So I'm not even going to weigh him. I already know he's probably about 0.3. Where's the bank at? I got to toss him because that water's low. There we go. Number 4 for today. Working on number 5 now. But yeah, I like doing stuff like this. It's fun. I've always loved to fish. I mean, why not? My line's starting to mess up a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't mess up too bad. Appreciate the likes. Appreciate the follows. I pulled him out of that grass, so he felt a little bit heavier, to tell you the truth. I'm hoping this line doesn't burn nest on me before I'm done. It's trying to. There we go, I got it out. Let's say number 4, we're going for number 5, maybe number 6 before we go today. 5 within the hour. 2 over a pound. 3 under. I'm pretty sure that's grass. If not, then it's it's grass. About to say, there's no way that's not grass. That's what the bottom of this pond looks like. Just FYI. I keep saying that I'm going to fish a different pond that's got a rock bottom or a harder bottom than this one does, but I've been having such good luck at this one that I haven't wanted to come off of it. Eventually I will, though. Maybe. But yeah, a lot of the bigger bass, they're hanging around over that brush over there. And right now, as being as hot as it is in the grass, I can't really get over there the way I want to. As you can see, there's a bunch of everything. I'm moving down just a little bit. We're going to try one more spot. Then I know I may catch one. It's right between these grass mats down here. Yeah, I was going to fish that sandbar today, but after I got out here and that breeze stopped blowing, with it being 103 degrees out here, I'm not going to walk that far out. And I could, but not today. I usually do it every day, or every time I come out here fishing, I'll walk it. And I've been doing pretty good on it, but not today. It's just too hot. There's a turtle. If you see him or not, where's he at? About right. Oh, not right there, but right in there somewhere. That's grass. Crap load of grass. There's a fish that just moved. I wouldn't been hung up in that grass, I probably would have caught him right there. I was hung up in that grass. Man, that sucked. So, but it's 5:20. I'm gonna make one final cast for today. I would stay out till later, but it's just I'm feeling the heat. We will walk over here on this point though and see if we can't catch one more and at least make it number 5. I seriously should have brought my hat. I should have turned around and got it. And I probably wouldn't be as hot because my face would be shaded a little bit, but don't want to get too hot out here. We can pass out or some crap. No, I ain't got time for that mess. Now, I don't know if you can see them either, but there's grass mats all in here that I've got to fish over, around, and through. Even to get a fish to bite. And I'm going to try one more spot and then I'm going to be done for today. Where I caught the first one at for today. So we'll see if we can't pull one more out of that spot, which was right there. There he is. I don't know. He's smaller than the last one. I'm not gonna weigh him either. He's food. He's The smallest one I've caught this year. I don't know how he got the hook in his mouth. I think he's small. I'm not going to weigh him. He's a baby. Baby. And that makes number 4. Let's see if we can do number 5 real fast. Since that one was so quick. Sometimes you have to weed through the small ones to get to the big ones. But that one was a extra small. That was a fish sandwich. Not even a whole sandwich, probably half a sandwich. Let's do this. All right, so I'm looking for number 5 now. Fish number 5 is the one I'm looking for, and I'd like for it to be over a pound. That would be what I'm looking for today, the end of my day, within an hour. So 5 fish in an hour is not bad. In a pond that's 42 foot deep, and I've only fished the deep part of it, really. The other side of it's over here. I haven't even touched it. This pond wraps all the way around. Some of you have seen it, and if you've been in here before, have seen this whole pond, and some haven't. But it's not small. We were way over there, and now we're back over here because I kind of made a quick trip. Trying to knock some of that grass off there. It had a bunch of grass on it before I threw it out there. That's grass. But it is what it is at this point. It's fun. It's always fun. I love fishing. Always will love fishing. Like I said, some people like fishing. Some people just like watching it. It just depends on what you like to do. But one thing is for sure. In a day and age where the world is just so serious right now, don't forget to take time to have some kind of fun and to laugh and to smile, even for a minute. Just take that little bit of time to do so, and it'll change up a whole lot of things. Tell somebody you love them. You don't always have to mean it, but sometimes the words "I love you" are the best words somebody could hear throughout the day. And I always say that at the end of every live stream I do. Love you, God bless, see you on the next one. That's the 3 phrases I always use every live I do, is love you, God bless, and I'll see you on the next one. You'll always hear that from me, regardless of whether I'm having a good day or a bad day. And my battery's about to die. There's another. Is that a fish, or am I hung up? I think I finally got hung up. I got hung up. Question is, did it break? Nope, it didn't break. No, I won't be out again until Saturday. I work the rest of the week. And then I've got some family stuff going on tomorrow, so I know for a fact I won't be out tomorrow. So it'll be Saturday, either Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon. I want to do another Saturday. Where are the bass eating right here? I want to do another Saturday morning because I know that the feeding time for these bass they're really on fire during the morning time. And if I can get away from these grass mats, I can throw a top water. Because look on that though right now. Pond continuously losing water. What are the bass feeding on in this pond right now? Bluegill, each other, turtles, snakes, whatever's on the bottom, catfish, anything smaller than they are really. crawdads, but mainly right now bluegill and worms. Thanks for the follows, appreciate it. I want to get one more good cast and try to catch one more. You can see this pond has gotten really low in the past week. I come out here at least once to twice a week, and right now I'm fishing a submerged grass line, hoping that something will bite before I go home. Thanks for sharing the live, appreciate it. But no, in a pond like this, your best bait's going to be a frog, a crawdad, or a worm. A worm's going to work great, I don't know, 80% of the year. Or at least it does for me. So my count on bass within the past 4 weeks is 44, whether it's 33 or whether it's 0.3 ounces or 3 pounds and 8 ounces. I've caught 45 bass out of this pond in 4 weeks on this bait. Same exact baits. I haven't changed up any. The only thing that I changed was the line because it got messed up yesterday. So I had to switch it out. It was 10-pound line that I went to and straight right back to a 10-pound line. So that really didn't make a difference in anything other than it's stronger, of course. Hopefully because it's brand new. But sometimes you get them when they're frailed and messed up. I missed that fish. I was going to say there's number 5. Missed him. So that would have been number 5. Let me check my bait real quick. Because right now in this pond, it's almost impossible to throw anything has more than one hook on it. Because the grass is just, well, as you can see, it's like this on the bottom just as it is on the top. Thanks for sharing live, appreciate it. I'd like to catch one more, may not get it done today, but I'm going to try at least for another 5 minutes. But last year, we were talking about wacky rigs earlier. I used a watermelon and red flake I had custom made by somebody that I know, and had a little bit of extra salt put in it. And this spot right here where this grass is at now, it's just drop off. And I would drop it just right there off the bank and twitch it a few times and catch bass all day long off of it. I actually went through 2 packages of 30, I think, within a month. And that's not because I was losing them and stuff like that, but a lot of times when the bass hits that, they're just gone. I could fish one weedless, but that's more or less just like walking on top. And I was fishing the weedless too, right there where I just ran that bait at. And I had fun doing it all year last year. Oh crap, right on top of the grass. That may be a good thing, may not be. But I'll be out here. I'll try to schedule my live for Saturday morning, depending on what's going on. I have a lot of stuff going on at home right now, plus work and all of that stuff. So I'll try to schedule it. Like I said, I wasn't able to schedule a live today after that one got canceled. I guess TikTok got mad at me for not doing it or whatever. So they canceled it and then wouldn't let me reschedule, which is fine. I'll just start a live and go from there and do it that way. I don't mind doing it that way. I like doing it both ways. But if you schedule it, it gives some people time to see it and that you're going to be live and stuff like that, of course. But As far as that goes, I'm going to cast one more time after this, and then I am going to be done for today. The heat is seriously starting to get to me, and I ain't trying to pass out here for sure. That's not something I'm trying to do. You would think that as the sun went down, it would cool off, but not today. I knew that the heat wave was coming last week when I was watching the weather, but me being stubborn, I'm going to fish it anyway. But last cast, right on the grass mat, so we may do one more after that. I don't know, because that was a bad cast. That was a bad last cast, so we'll do one more last cast, because I landed right on top of a grass mat. All right, we'll do one more last cast. There we go, last cast. But yep, the bass should start eating and gorging themselves here before long and getting ready for winter. Well, there's a little breeze now, but that's too late for that breeze. Yeah, I kind of fished that kind of fast back, but it's time for me to get out of this heat. I survived an hour and something. An hour and 30 minutes in it. So. Oh, I will. Next time I'll throw a hat in the car. Usually I wear one, and I have one in the car. I actually have a camouflage one I keep in the car. And I didn't. Who said that? Oh, yeah, I will. Next time I'll make sure I've got a hat on Sunday for sure. I looked, and I didn't. So. But like I said, I've done this for 11 years. I'm no rookie at bass fishing this. I've bass fished this pond for 8, and there's nothing like being inside of an aluminum bass boat or aluminum john boat. Period. Out on the water around noon in the summer, and the heat just beaming down on you, and you feel like you're going to die. I've been there, done that. With a friend of mine, I used to fish with a friend of mine. He has a bass john boat, and we'd go out on the lake, and we'd have fun doing it. But we always had to make sure to bring something to eat with us, and of course enough water so we didn't die or feel like we were dying. But like I said, this heat wave that came through this week should be gone by tomorrow, and should start cooling back down to the 80s again. And then Saturday, the low's going to be 60 and the high's going to be 87. So I'll get out here Saturday morning. I won't have anything else to do. That morning at least. The fish jumped. Oh, and shade. I wish there was shade around this pond still, but there's not. There used to be. Yeah, not the last live I did, but the one I'd done before that. I spent 6.5 hours out here. It was nice that day though. Nice, cool, not too hot, not too cold. And I had fun. At least before noon I did. And then after noon it got hot. I can't see my screen now. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and go. My phone's getting hot. I can't see the off button, so love y'all. God bless. Be safe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye.